description of the workshop, it is a one-day program where participants will actually sit down and go through the model itself. We have a new model that we've designed to make this easy for people to be in the situation where they're confronted with the possibility of having an awkward discussion. And through the 8 hours, we'll go through the material. They'll have the opportunity to practice what they're learning. We'll go through the model a step at a time. They'll have a chance to bring a scenario with them so they can work through something that they might presently be experiencing. So by the end of the day, they potentially can have the solution for an issue that they're facing right now, as well as any other issues that other participants bring into the workshop. So they'll get more than they anticipate they should get from the workshop.
I can add that I was actually a participant in the workshop that Gary led on this topic a number of years ago, maybe 9 years ago now, and found it to be very useful in my role as an administrator, actually a department chair at UTSA, where there are frequently issues that might come up that you might otherwise not want to deal with, but you really should. And so I found the workshop to be very, very helpful for me.
To prepare yourself for one of these awkward or potentially awkward discussions in the manner that you get to, there's about 5 or 6 blocks where we have the participants sit and think about, what are my emotions, what am I feeling right now? And we go through each of those to prepare themselves for what they might experience in the discussion that they have with the people. And then learn how to invite the other person into a discussion, how to have that dialogue with the other person, and then generate potential solutions and come to pick a solution that works best for everybody so that you end up with a win-win situation. And one little interesting thing about the AND model is the A and D stands for awkward but necessary discussions. And it also means that you get to resolve the issue, whatever it is, and preserve a relationship with the other person at the same time. So conflict doesn't result in people walking away from the table having a lot of hard feelings, but they will feel respected and trusted and feel like the process is much better than the way that most people presently handle these kinds of situations.
Right. I think the value of the model in this situation is that it allows people to systematically kind of think through issues and maybe anticipate problems or potential problems that they otherwise might not have thought of. So the model just kind of helps you work through and think through before you jump in and perhaps have a reaction you didn't anticipate.